Okay, so it's good evening. And so, where in Spain are you from?
I'm from Madrid. I was born in Madrid, but now I'm living in Mérida. It's a city in the south, near to Portugal.
Okay, nice. So you're living in Mérida, but you grew up in Madrid. Congratulations on the Madrid final in the Champions League. That was
Oh,
impressive.
Eduardo is here. He's a good friend of mine.
What was that?
Eduardo is here in the session. A friend of
The moon.
Berlin.
The moon.
Oh, okay. And so Eduardo, how are you doing? Nice to see you again.
Yes, I'm doing great. I know Anton from here, from Berkeley. Yeah.
Yeah, I I got that. It took me a second to understand, um, but good. And so yeah, Eduardo, how have you been?
I've been great.
Okay. And what have you been doing? What have you been up to?
Well, working through the morning and in the afternoon, trying to learn a little bit of English, doing
Nice.
some exercise, playing tennis this afternoon. Yeah.
All good things to do. Perfect.
Yes.
And Sergio, what about you? How are you doing today, Sergio?
Hello. Today I'm work. I work in the morning. I'm a lawyer, and now it's my second time here because I need to practice for future job interview. So I will have an interview next Wednesday, so I need to practice a lot.
Okay, nice. I think I've got a class coming up on interviews. Um, so yeah, it'll be similar to today's class, only we practice interviews and interview questions. So you said you're a lawyer, so I'm assuming that the interview is in a law firm?
Yes, it's an law firm,
Okay.
and I need to practice. So my actually it's currently my level is intermediate, I think. So that's
Okay, good. Well, good luck. Hopefully it goes well. Interviews are always nerve-wracking, but awesome. And so, Anton, what do you do for fun? What do you like to do for fun?
Oh, you can see the picture
Yeah.
of my daughter. Uh, I like play with my son and my daughter, and is the best thing I have to do or I can do to for fun. And of course, football, as you said.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the final. For sure, Real Madrid is very important in my spare time uh, to enjoy, and this is what I did. My family and to watch some sport when I can.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I like watching soccer as well. Although in Spain, I'm a fan of Atlético de Madrid instead of Real. But I guess we can't always be right.
Yes,
Um,
is the destiny. It's the destiny of the Athletic.
yeah. So the sentence that you said, I like play with my son and daughter, we're missing an infinitive. So we change it to infinitive.
I like playing.
Yeah, okay, that would be the gerund. So
Hmm.
playing is the gerund, and that would work as well. You could also say I like to play, and that would
Hmm.
be the infinitive.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
thank you.
And it looks like maybe we're all here. So we have today's slides in Google Drive, and I'm also going to try, well, yeah, I'll try to screen share it as well. That seems to work pretty well. Um, okay, and so let's start with Anton. And Angelica, welcome to class. Angelica, how are you doing? Okay, sorry. Angelica, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm very well, thank you. I'm new here in your class.
Okay, well, welcome to class. And so, Angelica, where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Okay, from Colombia. And what do you like to do for fun?
First one, pardon? Sorry?
So, what do you like to do for fun? What do you like to do for fun?
For fun. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what is the meaning about fun.
Okay, that's fine. Anton, can you explain what fun means in English?
Fun is something you like to do, especially in your spare time, uh, or when you are stressed, you need to make
Okay,
fun in order to avoid the stress moment.
thank you very much. Yes, of course, I like to make exercise, and I love to watch some films too, and uh, read too. I love to read some books.
Okay. I love to read. Exercise is good as well. So we change exercise. I love to. You said to make exercise. What verb would we use instead of to make?
To do?
To do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I love to do exercise. Or you could just say I love to exercise. Um, would work as well. But awesome. Really good answers. And so let's get started on today's class. Let's get. Oh, hold on 1 second. And let's have Anton. Can you read today's title and the next couple of lines?
Okay, banking. In today's class, we will use money, idioms, practice going to the bank, talk about loans and debt.
Good. Really good pronunciation of debt. Okay, and Eduardo, can you ask Sergio the first question?
Sergio, what is happening in the picture?
I think he spent all his money, because his wallet is empty. So I think that's happening.
Okay, really good job. So I think he spent all his money. Cause, which is just a shortened way of saying because his wallet is empty. Good. Um, yeah, nice. And so welcome to class, Mauricio and Jose. Mauricio, how are you doing today?
Hello, I'm fine.
Okay, nice. It's good to meet you. Mauricio, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil. I live in São Paulo, but now I stay in Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro.
Okay, awesome. I'm actually going to Rio de Janeiro in 14 days, 13 days, I think. I have a friend who lives in Rio, so I'm going to visit him. But cool. And Jose, welcome to class as well. Jose, how are you doing?
Hi, Joshua. Actually, I'm Adriana. Please call me Adriana. The thing
Okay.
is, when I pay the service, I don't know why. I took my husband's mail and I cannot change it. I don't know how. So actually, I'm Adriana.
Okay, I will definitely try to remember that, Adriana. Um,
Please.
okay, so Adriana. And yeah, perfect. And so Sergio, can you ask Angelica the next question?
Okay. Have you ever lost your money or a wallet? How?
Okay, that works too.
Mm, I never have lost money. Um, Only one day I lost my wallet because a man stole me.
Okay. So we changed this a little bit. Only so in this case, we wouldn't start with only one day. Only one day. Well, so it might not be the most grammatically correct, but it would work. So only one day I lost my wallet because a man stole. We'd have to use the direct object pronoun and then we'd use a preposition, and then we'd use the indirect object pronoun, from me. So how would you correct that sentence, Angelica?
Sorry, it's about the picture. For example,
Okay. So in the chat box, can you see in the chat box? So your answer was only one day I lost my wallet because a man stole, and then
Yeah.
I added from me. So he didn't steal you.
prepositioning on.
Close. We'd actually be missing a pronoun. Direct object pronoun. So can you see the chat box?
So, stole me. I'm sorry, I can't understand the sentence. I never have lost money. One day I lost my wallet because a man stole in fast. Stole it.
Okay, close. Can anybody help her out with a correction of this sentence? Can anybody help out?
Okay. So,
Yeah.
stole.
So can you repeat the sentence with the correction, Angelica?
Okay. Only one day I lost my wallet because a man stole it from me.
Good. So the direct object pronoun is it, so he stole it. If you say he stole me, it's like saying he took you away, not the wallet.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but good. That was good. Really good sentence. Okay, and does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions?
No.
Okay, good. Let's move on. And so, and welcome to class, Clayton. Clayton, how are you doing? Sorry, so Clayton, how are you doing?
Apparently, Clayton has his microphone without sound.
Yeah, it looks like he's muted it for now.
Yes.
Okay. So, Clayton, if you're willing to participate, if you're looking to participate, just speak up. And so, Anton, can you read the title and the directions?
Okay. Vocabulary. Define the words of use then in a sentence.
Yeah. Vocabulary. Can you repeat vocabulary?
Vocabulary.
Nice.
Okay.
Really good job. And so the first sentence, Anton, can you read the first sentence?
Overdrawn.
Yeah, overdrawn. And can you use it in a sentence or define it?
Yes. When I turn on my computer and enter in the bank page, I realized that my account was overdrawn.
Nice. Really good sentence. I realized that my account was overdrawn. Okay, so that would be a really good sentence. And so just to clarify it for maybe other students, overdrawn, your account is overdrawn when you take more money out of the account than you have inside of it. So when you take out more money than you have. But perfect. And so Clayton, it looks like you responded in the chat box. Clayton, can you read the next word and define it or use it in a sentence?
Sorry, I just came in. Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, you're doing really well. So can you read the next word? So can you read this word?
Okay. Statement.
Yeah, and can you define it or use it in a sentence?
Statement is like how can I say? A set of words combined, maybe.
Okay, actually, That's a good definition of a statement. Today's class is based on banking. So
Okay.
we talk about more of a bank statement. Do you know what a bank
Okay.
statement is?
Okay. Statement is like a instruction for a transaction, maybe.
Yeah, so maybe it would be Jose Ramirez. Really nice job. So paper that you received from the bank, maybe that tells you your recent actions, so what you've withdrawn and what you've spent and what you've added into your bank account. So it just tells you the actions that you,
Okay.
yeah,
I'm getting now. It's
recent,
like a report of your month.
yeah, a report. That's a really good synonym, a bank report, a bank statement. Good.
Okay.
And Eduardo, what about the next word?
Yeah, balance. My statement says that I have an overdrawn balance.
Nice. Really good job using all those words, overdrawn balance. Nice. So the balance is just the amount of money that you have in your account. So,
Yeah.
yeah, good. Really nice job, Eduardo. Good, great sentence.
Thank
And
you.
so, Jose, what about the next word? Oh, Adriana. Sorry. Sorry, Adriana.
It's okay. I don't like to ask for loans because it is very difficult for me to pay it later.
Okay, can you repeat that sentence one more time?
I don't like to ask for a loan because it's very difficult for me to pay it later.
Nice. Really good sentence. Good. I wouldn't change anything. Maybe if it's a general or a habitual trait, I don't like to ask for loans. We'd use probably the plural, Adriana.
I
So we might,
used it before, yes, but later I changed it.
yeah. But so probably loans because it's very difficult for me to pay them later.
Okay.
But awesome. Really good job, Adriana.
Thanks.
And so what about the next word? Sergio.
If you haven't a computer for pay your bills, for example, you need.
Sorry, Sergio, I think I lost you. Okay, maybe let's move on to Angelica. Angelica, can you try the next words?
Direct deposit? Yes?
Yeah.
Or the next?
No, direct deposit's good.
Okay. When I need to save my money on the bank, I need to put my money in the bank, yes?
Yeah. When I need to put my money into the bank or in the bank. Yeah. And so sometimes employers pay employees through direct deposit, so they won't pay you during a check or with cash. They just send money directly to a bank. Good. Really nice definition, Angelica. Okay, and Anton, what about the next word?
Debt. I think a debt is when you are in red figures, and or you are below or minus zero in your account. Is the amount of money you have to pay without any more interest.
Without any more interest, so it's definitely the amount of money that you have to pay.
Yes, if you with the years or with the time, this amount is going to increase with the interest.
Yeah.
But in a moment, in a photograph, is the amount of money you have to pay this day to any kind of bank.
Okay, yeah, in order to not have to pay for interest. Good. Exactly. And so when you are in red figures, there's an expression in English. We can say when when you are in the red. You can say when you're in the red. It's the same as when you are in red figures. But really good job. That was awesome. Okay, and Clayton, what about the next word?
Okay. Withdraw. I think maybe the money that out of an account. Am I right?
Yeah. So we need a subject. So I think the money that one takes out of an account. Yeah, that's a withdrawal. And so we'd say that. That's the money that someone takes out of the account is a withdrawal. And withdraw is just the verb. So to take money out of an account. Good. Eduardo, what about the next word?
Interest? Is it interest? Sorry. Yeah.
Is it interest? Yeah, interest.
Okay. Yeah, interest is the amount of money you have to overpay for something. Maybe here in Spain we have even an interest in each product. Well, this is a tax. No, interest is when you get a loan or a mortgage, you have to pay to the bank a money because they are giving the money, the big amount of money. So you have to pay maybe a 3-4% of over the price. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's often 3 to 4% over the price. So it's over the loan. Yeah, exactly. Really good explanation. And Anton, recover a part of my saved money. Yeah, Anton, really nice job. Recover a part of your saved money is withdrawing it. Recover is an odd word, so it would work in the sense, but it might be better to remove or take out or withdraw a part of my saved money. Recover has the sense that you lost it. So we recover lost things. So things that we had lost, we recover them. This is just you're taking out something that you always knew was there. But nice job. Okay, and Adriana, can you try the last word?
To be honest, I don't know how to relate the word to the bank vocabulary. I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. Can you pronounce the word?
Collateral?
Yeah, collateral.
Collateral. Okay.
Good, collateral. And can anybody explain collateral to Adriana?
I'm always thinking collateral damage.
Yeah, I always think of collateral.
But it's not the meaning in this case, I suppose, for a financial, talking about banks, it has another meaning, I suppose.
No, actually it would be the same kind of meaning. So collateral damage is damage that you take in a situation. So it's like almost self-inflicted damage. So in a war, collateral is things that you lose during the course of the war, to the enemy for the sake of the war. So that's collateral. So yeah, Clayton, can you explain that?
Actually, I search in a dictionary.
Okay, well, can you read your dictionary definition?
this is the definition in dictionary. Something pledged. I don't know what is this
Pledged.
word. Pledged.
Yeah.
A security for repayment of a loan to be forfeited in the event of a default. I don't know what is mean.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a joint signature. It's a co-signature, no?
That's a little bit different. A joint signature, maybe. So if you have a joint signature, the person who signs the form has to put up the collateral. So if you don't, if you're not able to pay your debt, the person who signs for you loses their collateral.
So the collateral is the house of your parents.
Yes.
If they ask for money for you,
Exactly.
they respond for you if you don't have, if you can't pay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the warrantor.
It's the pardon?
Well, a person who signs is the warrantor.
Yeah, the I think we'd say guarantor. Yeah, so we'd also say cosigner, but it's a little bit different than collateral. So collateral is a house, or a car or property that you say, yeah, garantía, exactly, that you put up to the bank so you can sign over to the bank until your loan is complete. And yeah, Sergio, I think we can hear you. You're a little bit quiet, so if you could raise the volume a little bit, that would be great. But good. Okay, does anybody have any questions on this page?
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm late. Sorry. The first word, overdrawn.
Yeah. Who wants
What
to
is the
explain
meaning?
overdrawn?
Red numbers.
Basically.
Understand.
Yeah. So when you overdraw your account, you take out too much money. Any other questions, Clayton?
That's it.
Okay, good. Let's go to the next page. And so let's have Sergio. Sergio, can you ask Anton the first question? Okay, maybe not. Let's have Adriana. Can you ask Anton the first question?
Yes, Anton, what do you look for when choosing a bank?
The first thing I try to find in a bank is security. But I have to decide if I need the bank or I want to put my money in the bank. This is a different way to focus the answer, because if I have to put my earnings into a bank, I probably I was looking a bank where security or safety is certainly, and if it's the other case, if I needed money from a bank, what I'm looking for is trying to find a good uh, rate of interest, a good deal, and uh, and try to find persons mm, uh, beyond the company in order to face any problem if I can't pay my monthly rent.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it's good to have a bank that is near to your house, or as you said before, depending on what you want or what you're looking for, depending on the kind of service that you want, maybe you can choose different banks, but banks that are very well known for the people, for the people.
Really good. Okay, awesome, both of you. So one small thing, Adriana, that I saw, sometimes it is better to have a bank that is, you said near to your house. We'd use a different verb or a different word there. So we wouldn't say near. What word would we use?
Close to your house?
Yeah, close to your house. Um,
Okay, thanks.
yeah, you're welcome. Good. Okay, and Angelica, can you ask Clayton the next question?
Okay. If you had $1,000 that you couldn't put in a bank, what would you do it? What would you do with it?
Well, that will be $1 million, right?
Yeah.
Well, $1 million will help me a lot. I think I search for good rates for investment in a bank. Let me see if I understand the question right. That you couldn't put in a bank. What you do? The matrix, I understand. Okay, maybe I invest in real estate because it's a lower risk.
Definitely a lower risk than burying it at the beach.
Maybe I don't know. I don't think about. I think I invest in real estate and new properties, and for companies. I don't know. Maybe something like that.
Awesome. Because this is a conditional statement, we'd have to use the modal verb. We'd have to use a modal verb. So, in both of your sentences, what
Okay.
verb is missing?
I would.
Yeah.
I would.
So the whole statement, the if statement is implied. So if I had $1 million is
Okay,
implied.
Maybe
I would invest.
Okay. It's a possibility, right?
Yeah.
Or wishing, I don't know.
It's a conditional statement.
Conditional,
so it's
okay.
an impossible situation. So I think it's the second conditional.
Maybe
So
I
if I
would.
had $1 million. Yeah. So
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, but good, really good answer. And I think that's definitely a good idea. Although Eduardo has a good point, you could paint it black and put it in a weightlifting machine.
Good.
Yeah, good, awesome. And does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay, good. Let's go to the next page. And Eduardo, can you read the title and the next couple of lines?
Okay, pronunciation, tongue twister. Carrie's credit card got cancelled. She can't charge the large lodge. She has to cut
Shoot, I didn't change that. Sorry.
up the gas. Yeah.
It should be cough.
Cough.
So with an O. I can't believe I didn't change that. Okay. So really good.
Yeah, I was thinking in cut, but yeah, cough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cough. Carrie's credit card got canceled. She can't charge the. That sounded great. Really, the only small thing, pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
Yeah, pronunciation. That sounded good. Tongue twister. Canceled. Everything else sounded really good, Eduardo. And so, has your credit card ever been canceled on purpose or accidentally?
Yes, a few times. Yeah.
Ya, ahorita estoy en clase.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
We are
can you?
having.
Okay. Yeah.
we are having some problems with the banks here in Spain. They are melting, so going together, so they change your number account and yeah, we are having a lot of problems because of that. At least yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the banks in Spain, definitely I've heard they're having some troubles. They're melting. They're
Melting, yeah. Or merging?
merging.
Melting.
Yeah, thank you for
Okay.
finding that word for me. I was like, what is it? What is the word? Merging. Yeah, the banks are merging. Good. Awesome job, Eduardo.
Thank you.
And Adriana, can you try the next sentence?
Bom bumbled to the bank to check his balance after buying a beautiful black BMW.
Very well done. Okay, good. And so if you could buy any sort of car, Adriana, what car would you buy?
I would buy a Lamborghini.
Okay, very nice taste. I'm not sure how to spell Lamborghini. Actually, there it is. Lamborghini. Good. Good answer. And okay, does anybody have any questions on this page?
What does it mean, bumbled?
Okay, good. So the question should, what does bumbled mean?
Okay.
So can you repeat the question?
What does bumble mean?
Okay, so bumbled is just like to walk clumsily. So without good balance, so like bumping into things.
Okay. With difficult? So maybe when you are drunk?
Yeah, exactly. You can bumble around when you're drunk.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, good. And so lodge. So lodge is a lodge is like a house. It's a house. Usually they're found in mountains. The mountains. Sometimes a log cabin. Usually, you have a lot of ski lodges. So they're just like usually wooden houses that are often in the mountains are called lodges. Hut? Hut's a little bit different. Hut is smaller.
Okay.
Yeah, but good. Good question. And so, any questions? Any other questions?
Okay.
Okay. Let's go to the next page. And so, can I have two volunteers? So, one volunteer to play Mary, and the other volunteer to play Bob.
Okay.
Who said okay? Okay, so Sergio. Do you want to play Mary or Bob?
Okay, Mary. It's
Okay.
the same.
And who wants to play Bob?
Can I?
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
And so actually, let's have Angelica, can you read the title and the directions?
Preposition. File the preposition in the dialogue.
Good. Can you repeat fill? Fill the prepositions.
Ah,
Sorry, Angelica, can you repeat fill the prepositions?
in. Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. So just repeat the word fill. Fill.
Feel, yes.
Good. And then prepositions.
Ah, okay. Feel preposition.
Good. Nice job. And share the link. Jose, yeah, it should be in the Google Drive, Jose. The link to the class is in Google Drive. So hopefully, let me know if that doesn't work, okay? What is going on? Sorry, hold on one second. Okay, and yeah, so, oh no, we've lost
Mary.
Uh,
Say
yeah, we lost Mary. So can I have a new volunteer to play Mary? Can I have a new volunteer to play Mary? Okay, I'm gonna call on Eduardo. You're gonna have to play Mary.
Perfect. Hey Bob, what did you do at the bank?
Good.
Sorry, I lost you. I'm gonna click in your name. At the bank that yesterday? That? Yesterday?
No, it's not yet.
Okay.
So it's just the bank yesterday. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. I went to the bank, or at the bank to ask for a loan. The banker said no when he heard about my plan. Tough.
Okay.
I don't know.
So what's the first preposition?
First, I think at. I went
Close.
at the bank.
Not at the bank.
On the bank?
Not quite either.
In the bank.
Close. It starts with a T.
I went to the bank?
Uh-huh.
No, wow. Okay. I went to the bank to ask. I confused because after the word bank, there is another two.
Yeah, it's just a formation that we have in English. I went to the bank to ask. So to ask is actually the infinitive. So it's like preguntar in Spanish. I'm not sure where you're from, but
I'm from
in
Brazil.
the infinitive. So I think that's the same in Portuguese, in Brazilian. God.
It's similar.
But yeah, in Portuguese you'd have the AR, ER endings. So in English, the infinitive in English is to go or to ask. So we always have to in front of our infinitives. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay, good. And oh, so we've lost the screen. Hold on one second. There it is. Okay, and good. And so, Eduardo, can you do the next line?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your plan?
I wanted to export llamas.
Why would you do that?
Llamas are great to ride. I know, around. They can take you to the store, to work anywhere. Plus, you don't have to fill them I don't know what this preposition. To fill them with gas.
Okay, so it's a preposition of direction.
To fill them direction.
And it starts with a U.
Goes with the verb.
Yeah.
I'm lost. Phrasal verbs. To fill them up. Them up with gas. Oh, okay. I'm studying. I don't get phrasal verbs yet.
That's okay. They're difficult. And so, Eduardo, this last sentence is it has two that's, so you have to remove one of the that's.
Okay, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, such a smart guy. Such a smart guy. What? I don't know this first one. Yeah.
This is a tough one. Does anybody have any ideas for this first preposition?
What?
Maybe. Oh.
No, not quite.
No, I don't.
What?
So it starts with the F.
For?
Yeah. For such a smart guy, that sounds like
Ah, okay. For such a smart guy, that sounds like one of the worst plans I ever heard.
good. Really nice job. Awesome.
It's same for sure. It's same idea.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's like definitely.
Okay.
And for such a smart guy, I th in Spanish, it doesn't really help. In Spanish, you guys don't all speak Spanish, so yeah, for such. But good. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
So the pronunciation of llamas is llamas?
Yes, it's llamas.
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 Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a strange word because it has the double L. We don't have that often in English.
Yeah.
I have a question. In the llamas are great to write, and the answer is right on around.
Okay, so on or around. Because I think Clayton said around, which would be good. I
Yeah.
thought llamas are great to ride on. But if you want to
Okay.
say llamas are great to ride around, or llamas are great to ride around. So that's a strange phrase too. They're good to ride around.
Okay.
But it works. Okay, good question.
Thanks. Thanks.
Right on.
Yeah, ride on would be what I would say, but ride around could be good too. Okay,
Okay.
let's go to the next page. And let's have Adriana, can you read role A?
I'm sorry, but I don't have the link, so I can't. I'm sorry. Can I see the screen?
Okay, the screen should be up. Can you not see the screen right now? So here I am again, and
No,
so the screen should be back up. Can you see it now?
no, not really.
Yes, I can.
Click in the name of the Joshua.
Oh, let me see.
So if you click on my name,
I can see your face.
you can see my face.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's ready. Okay.
Strange.
Yeah, that is strange. And so can you go into Google Drive?
Okay, it's ready. I can see it.
Okay, perfect. And so can you read role A, person A?
Okay, role play person A. You go to. Oh my gosh, I cannot see. Okay, ready. Yeah. You go to a bank in order to ask for a business loan. Tell the banker why you want a loan and convince him that he should pay you the money.
Nice. Okay, and Angelica, can you play person B? Can you read person B?
You work at the bank, help the customer, but they're skeptical about their business plan. If it fails, you may get fired from your position.
Good. Can you repeat customer?
Customer.
Good. If it fails and fails.
Fails?
Yeah, fails.
Fails?
Nice. Good. Okay. And so, Adriana, can you play role A? And Angelica, can you play role B?
Okay. So okay. So hi, good afternoon. Hello.
Yes? I'm sorry, I can understand the exercise.
Okay. Okay, so maybe we can have somebody else play it just so it's a little bit faster. And so can Sergio, can you play person B?
Okay.
All right. So good afternoon. I want to ask for a loan.
Hello. Welcome to our bank. Yes, can you give me your number of ID for checking my system if I can give you a loan?
Yeah, my number is 727522, Adriana Angel.
Okay, and how much money you need? And for what reason do you need this money?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
And how much money do you need for your business?
I only need $20,000.
That's a lot of money. um,
Well,
um,
actually, well, I was thinking about, open a new restaurant with something with a lot of new like ideas, something different, maybe with music alive and different kind of food, Mexican food, Italian, Chinese. I was thinking about a big restaurant, but with an excellent service and with a high quality, and that costs a lot of money.
okay, but in this city, there are a lot restaurants, so I need to check if your business it will be good. Do you have an endorsement?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, my mother is gonna be is the one.
And how old is she?
She's 65.
Okay, she is very old. I'm not sure because
That's a lot of
if
money,
she will
okay?
get tomorrow,
Well, she has a house, and
she has a house.
yeah, she
So
has a
yes,
house, and
I
her.
don't have problem in lend maybe $10,000, but 2,000 is a lot of money for you actually can't. Your balance is I can check in my screen and you are overdrawn now. So it's complicated.
That's not true.
Okay, that was good though. Let's give somebody else a try. That was really good. Both of you, your grammar sounded really, really, really wonderful. Um,
Okay, thanks.
so yeah, does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay, no. And so again, Adriana and Sergio, both really
Mhm.
nice job. Okay,
Thank
and
you.
so let's have Angelica. Can you read the title and the directions?
Imagine what happens. Explain what happens before, during, and after the picture.
Good. And so Angelica, can you start? Can you just explain what happened before?
Yes, she is trying to have her money, but maybe the machine is damaged.
Okay. So maybe she was trying to withdraw her money.
Yes.
Can you repeat that sentence one more time, Angelica?
She's trying to have her money.
Yeah, and check in the chat box. Might help out a little bit too. But good. And so, Anton, what's happening now? What's happening now?
Depends on the hour. If the office is open, she can ask about uh, in a direct refund, or in the if it's closed. Uh, Probably she need to call to a telephone number in order to uh, announce a failure in the machine. Um, but I don't know what happened really, because I don't know is this a failure, or if that she's in bankrupt, and this is the reason because no money is allowed for her.
Yeah. So I guess you could really say anything. So anything could have happened. But you just have to guess what happened. Okay, good. So we'd say instead of the office, we'd say if the bank is open, she can ask for a direct refund, or if it's closed, she needs to call the telephone number to announce a failure in the machine. And we'd maybe say to say the machine is broken or the machine's not working. But good. Yeah, really nice job. Good answer, Anton. And Clayton, what about you? What's happening or what's going to happen after?
Well, maybe she goes to the World Cup in Brazil, and she was stolen, making
Okay, I didn't quite hear the end of what you said. So maybe she's going to the World Cup in Brazil?
uh, she's going to the World Cup in Brazil, and she tried to withdraw her money, and she was stolen. Stolen, I don't know.
Yeah, it was stolen. So she tried to withdraw her money and it was stolen. But what
Stolen.
happened after? What happened next?
She was trying to call to police
Okay, she's trying to call the police.
or help to some friend, maybe.
Okay, yeah, maybe she'll call her friends or the police, for sure. Good. And Eduardo says she's going to have the lime flower tea after the machine swallows her debit card, or because the machine swallowed her debit card. That would be a feasible option as well. But good, and so we're just out of time. Does anybody have any last questions about anything with today's lesson or on today's class? Any last questions?
No, I don't have questions. It's my second class, so congratulations. So for me it was very fine.
Okay,
And
thank you.
I see you tomorrow, maybe, and night here in Chile.
Perfect. Yeah, I think I have classes tomorrow night as well. Yeah, definitely. So hopefully I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Eduardo. Bye, teacher. Bye, class.
Bye.